and welcome to another episode of So You Think You Can Garden, the show where we don't have green thumbs, but we do have green hair. I'm your host, Emma the librarian from the Sonoma County Library System, and I am not a gardener. This is our special Halloween-themed episode. Just a regular episode, but I wanted to dress up. Last time, I had discovered the hidden treasures of the magical garden shed, finished turning the dirt of the ground, constructed a simple garden bed. I didn't even follow the instructions that well. And acquired a fancy flavor of dirt to plant things in. And I had a minor existential crisis when I realized I had a box of dirt and nothing to plant. My logic had been that I needed to prove to the plants that I could provide them with an adequate home before I started any actual seedlings. Ergo, I had to build the garden before I could get any plants. This is sound logic if you're going to, say, adopt a cat. But it turns out this is less true if you're going to plant seeds, because they take forever to grow. Now, at this point, I told enough people I was trying this whole gardening thing that my social media feeds had spied on me and started suggesting ads that said, try planting your seedlings in an old egg carton, putting it on a kitchen windowsill, and watching the magic happen. Another video was like, no, put them in an egg carton in eggshells in your windowsill, and that makes them little mini pots of compostable material that will make transplanting easier and feed your tiny baby plants. I mean, okay. I actually posted a picture of my whole setup onto my social media while I was doing this, and another one of my aunts contacted me and was like, where did you get this brilliant idea? And I was like, I don't know, Pinterest or some sort of content farm. And she was like, this sounds like a great idea. And I was like, well, go for it. And then she did it too, and her seeds grew amazingly fast and got huge. And I'm not bitter. Because I learned something about when you try and grow plants from seeds. They're not fast. I sprayed them with this little mister bottle every day, and they got to sit in this frankly awesome kitchen window to grow and germinate. And day after day, they did nothing. Here's a review of some of the books I read while waiting for my seeds to grow. Inspired by Alexander Dumas' The Three Musketeers, Angel Mage by Garth follows a cruel and power-hungry angelic mage, awakened after 140 years of enchanted sleep. In this fantasy world, humans use icons to call on angelic assistants for tasks ranging from the trivial to the life-altering, and the powerful Lilith used her abilities to unleash the Ashblood Plague, which transformed its victims into horrifying beastlings. Now she has awakened and seeks to use 4 young men and women to meet her goals, heedless of the death and destruction she brings. Swords, royalty, magic, LGBTQIA+. Phillip Pullman's Fairy Tales from the Brothers Grimm. Pullman, author of the His Dark Materials books, celebrates the 200th anniversary of the Grimm brothers' first fairy tale collection in this collection of 50 tales, which draws from all 7 original Grimm editions, as well as other versions in this new translation. Can't go wrong with fairy tales, my friends. Murder, cannibalism, childhood nostalgia. Florida by Lauren Groff. In 11 electric short stories, the gifted Groff, author of Fates and Furies and personal favorite, The Monsters of Templeton, unpacks the dread and heat of her home state, Florida. Snakes, sunshine, and suburban malaise. Acceptance by Jeff Vandermeer. As the Southern Reach trilogy concludes, another exploratory team is sent into Area X, that raw, almost biologically primal region that revealed its secrets in the books Annihilation and Authority, to see if they can find out what happened to a member of an earlier team who appears to have been stranded inside the area. Sci-fi, plants, existential dread, and evil lighthouses. Now you might be thinking to yourself, how does she remember what books she read way back all those months ago? Well, I'm signed up with a reading app through the library called Beanstack, and I log everything I read into it. Beans. What is Beanstack? You might be familiar with Beanstack if you've done our summer reading program or our winter reading program, but in general, it can just be used as an online reading tracker. You can log books or activities right from your phone or mobile device, or even from your computer. It's free to register, and you can sign up for activities that the library provides in order to take challenges and maybe even win prizes. So to remember what I read, I went back to those weeks where I'd been waiting for seedlings to appear, and voila, there were the titles. But in the end, it was worth the wait, because finally... Huzzah! I had something to plant in my garden. Was I a gardener now? Surely taking tiny baby plants from a nice warm windowsill and transplanting them into a big old bed of dirt was something simple that even a rookie like me could manage to do. Tune in next time to learn about my first grade failure and about how gardening can make you many enemies. Like and subscribe for more content from this channel. Comment down below to tell us what you think, and we'll see you next time. Looking for more spooky content? Check out Sonoma Scares, the library's own scary story times, brought to you by this very YouTube channel. Oh! What do I do next?